Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a flavored seasoned butter for our egg mixture. We have to use an egg mixture to bind all this together. If you watch my videos, the first video I did an herb sofrito. So this is our herb sofrito that we did in our first video. And what we're going to do is put some butter with the herb sofrito. I have like 2 tablespoons of butter here. And basically what I'm doing is putting a little bit aroma, a little bit of scent into this butter. Once this is diluted, we'll be good to go. So we're gonna let this come together nicely there. Our flame is on very low, so we can leave this here for a moment. And we're gonna go right over here. So for our egg mixture, we have 3 eggs that we're gonna put in our bowl, along with a cup and a half of milk. What we're gonna do is whisk these. So basically, we want to make this and season it. So we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this mixture right here, because we don't want to lose flavor along the way. Some fresh cracked pepper. Some salt. Like a teaspoon of salt. And then we're gonna go ahead and mix our herb butter in here. You wanna constantly move this around because you don't wanna scramble the eggs. We can grab our whisks now and nicely whisk it together. So to this mixture, we're going to add a little bit of this good old store-bought Parmesan cheese, just to bring a little bit of that tanginess to our egg mixture. So this is done here. Now what we're going to do is cut a little bit of fresh cilantro. And this fresh cilantro, we're going to add it to our ground beef. Put this cilantro right here. A little bit more salt. And we're going to come here and make sure our meat is well seasoned. Smelling really, really good right now. You can see a little bit of the fluid, a little bit of the fat that it has here. Not to worry, because what we're going to do is we're going to use a slotted spoon to avoid all that fat from going into our final product. So remember, folks, when you're cooking, you have to taste along the way. If you don't taste along the way, you will not know how it tastes at the very end. So it's looking really good. It's smelling really good, but we don't know if it'll need some salt or some pepper. So we're just gonna grab a little bit here. Make sure we don't burn our mouth. Very tasty, needs a little salt. So basically what's gonna happen here, I'm gonna turn off the flame. I'm gonna let this cool for 5 to 10 minutes. And once it's cooled, we're gonna assemble el pastelón together, and then we're gonna put it in the oven and bake it. So don't go away. Brief pause, and we'll be right back.